Okay. Okay. Hello there, and welcome back to a new video. It is the second time I'm recording this because I'm not used to speak in front of a camera. But okay, I think it will be nice to talk about my sketching materials, and that can be a nice video for you. And yes, let's dive in. So for this video I think I will talk most about what kind of materials I bring with me when I'm outside, or I'm going to go anywhere. I'm going to take the train, I'm going to short distances. So for me it is very simple, and I have my sketchbook. This is a Royal Talents A6 size sketchbook. It is almost finished, this one. This is very nice. It's affordable, and it is nice to draw in the pages. And yes, so the other thing I bring with me always is my pencil case. Is this one. This is a plastic pencil case. I'm going to show you what I have inside it. So I have my preferred tool for sketching. If I have to choose a very minimal setup, it will be a sketchbook and a pencil. It could be a ball pen. You understand me. But this is very simple. You can draw lines and do masses of shapes with this, and you can also erase with the back of the pencil, the eraser. It is also replaceable. So this pencil is very nice. I tried it for the first time last year. I went to Spain. I went to Madrid and I found this one, and it was a long time I wanted to try it, and I bought it, and it is magic. It is very nice. So this is the first thing I'm going to show you. I have also an eraser. I have also a viewfinder. This is a homemade viewfinder. I did it in one of my workshop, and just cardboard and washi tape. It doesn't even is well measured, but that's the work. I have this other tool that I like. I have this other thing here. This is very handy. It is a graphite bar. It is from Viarco. It is I think it is a Portuguese brand, and it is water soluble, very handy. So one with these two things, favorite things ever by now, I can sketch. You can cover larger areas with this thing. And it is very nice because if you have water, a brush, you can dilute it with water, and it is magic. What else? I have these pieces of Neocolor too that I broken in pieces for them to fit fit in my pencil case, just like this. And this is very nice also because I have like a sepia one and a black one. I like when I have different tools that covers different larger areas, so you can have these lines that are thinner and other lines that will be more larger, and it creates different results. So another thing that I have here that it is very practical is this eraser. This is a very tiny eraser. It is from Tombow. I have also sharpener. All the little things remain here. Very nice. What else? I have a ball, a pen, un bolígrafo, and I also have this Pilot liquid ink. I usually write all the stuff that I need to write down on my how do you say? Like in my journal. I don't know how to say that. I write things like the things that I need to do. Most of my newsletter are written down there. I don't find the word. I'm sorry. Just it is a Midori notebook. And finally, I have these scissors. This very nice, very handy. I have to take them out if I'm going to an airport. And that's all for my pencil case. Do you like to see other person pencil cases? It is very nice. I like to see why other people use that thing or the other one. So it fits in my purse, in my backpack when I'm going out. So normally I am always bringing this. But if I want to go very minimal, I just bring this. Just a pencil case, my sketchbook and the pencil. The pencil. Okay. The other thing that I usually bring with me, it is this box. I bought this one in a supermarket, and I put inside this thing. I already use it here in one of my videos. Recently, you can watch this video sketching in the train, where I am using this one, and this one is very, very handy. It is tiny. You can have this in other colors, and this is graphite. It is water-soluble graphite, and you can use it either with like that. It is the same thing that this, and you can use it with a brush. I bring also this brush. This is a water brush. You can fit the water in it before you going out, before leaving home or wherever. And then the water is ready. You need to squeeze, and you're ready to go. So what else? Always checking if this is recording. So yeah, okay. So in another level of sketching, I would love to say that I like to keep it minimal. And by that I mean I like to keep materials with me that I know I'm gonna be happy about them. And by happy I mean like I'm gonna be happy taking them out of my purse and sketching with them. For me it is very important that they are practical. So I'm not going to bring with me a ton of art supplies because it stresses me out. So in another level of sketching, for me it will be like adding color, and for that I have my acrylic palette. So I have this one. This is a Mijello watercolor palette, and it is very handy because it keeps the painting wet, and like you can have the painting here for days, and the painting will remain wet. Because acrylics, once they are dried, you can't do anything with it. You can see here this palette has this like rubber thing that prevents it is airtight. It is easier to say that this way. So that's for my acrylics. And this tiny palette I use it also in the past for my acrylics, because it's also airtight and it is very handy. It is very, very nice. I have some wash in it now. Yes. So but when I this is there is two things with it. So with acrylic paint, acrylic paint doesn't reactivate with water, so you have to keep the painting. If you want to preserve the painting, you have to have something like this excuse me, or like this, because you have to be ready to open your palette and paint. This is the idea. And wash, you can reactivate it with water, but if the wash is dried, it becomes like a watercolor dried, like and then you have to the painting behaves differently. So I also bought this palette, this tiny palette, for putting some gouache and let them dry to see if I like it or not. In the past, some years ago, I use it watercolor and gouache, dried gouache, and it's okay. But I like to have painting my brush. I like my brush to be loaded with painting. And so when I'm sketching and painting, I like to have painting on my brush. So when painting with dried gouache or watercolor in this kind of sketchbook that doesn't hold very well dried media, dried wet media, excuse me, it's kind of I don't know, I don't really like it that much. I'm going to show you here a sketch painting I did with this palette, this wash, and it is like watercolor. You can see, if you have to be aware of the quantity of water you put in there, because it can easily damage your pages. So I think for that it will be nice to have just a sketchbook, a watercolor sketchbook, or a watercolor pad, a tiny pad to have with me. Yes, because I already shared some acrylic paintings from my sketchbook. I think in the other one I have more acrylic painting than in this one, but it behaves differently. And with acrylic painting you really have this nice quantity of paint, and you don't need to put water in it to thin it. If you like, you can do that, of course, but you don't need to, so it stays in the pages, on top of the pages, very nicely. So I think I show you everything I bring with me. Sometimes I take my Neocolor too, but sometimes don't. You want to see them? Okay. I painted with them last video. I'm going to show you if you want. So this is a tiny box where I keep all my nail colors, and yes, like that. It is very tiny. You can easily put it in your backpack. And I think that's all. I wanted to share to show you. I wanted to show you the size of this tiny palette, that it is very nice. Look at this. Like, it is very tiny. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 tiny holes for the painting, and you can store the acrylic painting here perfectly, and it remains wet for days, weeks. So for a long time I use this with my acrylics, but the thing is that you have to clean your brushes right away, because if not, acrylic paint it will be ruin your brushes, and then you have like additional material for your acrylic painting, because it doesn't, with this one it is not enough, because your acrylic painting will be coming inside this thing, the brush, and then it will be ruined anyways. So what I like to do when I'm painting with acrylic outside, or someone else's house, or when I bring with me acrylics outside my place of work, is just to bring like a brush. Normally I like to paint with brushes that are not that good, because I really like to go hard with my brushes and don't care about the quality and just paint. And for that, so when I bring with me acrylics, I bring also this tiny bottle to spray the painting, and I bring with me also something to clean the brushes while I paint. And I discovered this tiny thing after I bought the other one that I have for my oil paintings, to clean my paintings, and to store my cleaning product from Sennelier. And this is very handy because it leak proof, and it is stainless steel, and it fits in a backpack, and it is not very big. Because when I'm painting, I'm talking about me, when I'm painting in my sketchbook, the pages will be closing, so yeah, it is nice to have some washi tape with it. I hope you like this sketching materials video. I don't know if I hope I said everything, but I like to keep it minimal, and I like to enjoy what I bring with me, not overpacked, not underpacked either. But yes, I think my favorite sketching tools are the pencil and this thing here, with a brush. Yes. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed, and comment, subscribe, I don't know. See you soon, and bye.